Hey, kia ora. Helen Browns here, come to you live from Surprise in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Podchlight Podcast number 2174. That one off. What are we called today? When the Light Lives in You. We are starting week 12, volume 12, The Light You Carry. And tonight's episode this week it's called The Light You Carry is our theme for the week. Tonight's episode is When Light Lives in You. Oh, I've been waiting for this one for a while. Yes. Light's been living within you. Oh, that's so much fun. So let's, sorry, I'm a little sleepy right now. It's been a very busy day. So some lights don't need a spotlight. They hum quietly within us, steady, warm, and real. This episode is a reminder that the light you carry isn't something you perform, it's something you are. Your resilience, kindness, ideas, presence, those are not borrowed. They are rooted in you. Whether others recognize it or not, the light lives in you. What it teaches is that we're so used to chasing external validation that we forget to trust what's already shining inside. We really do. When we slow down and reconnect with our internal spark, that little spark, we begin to move differently, more intentionally, more boldly, more freely. This kind of light isn't loud. It doesn't demand attention, but it transforms the spaces it touches. That's so cute. What happens when we recognize it? When we recognize it, you realize your light lives within you. Comparisons fade, imposter syndrome shrinks. You stop waiting for someone to give you permission to be bright. Instead, you become someone who walks into a room with quiet confidence. Not because you're trying to impress anyone, but because you know who you are. And that is such a big thing. Now, I know that there are some people who have some very big lights and their confidence precedes them into the room. Like you can feel them about to enter the room before they've even entered. And then you have those that have that quiet confidence. That just, sorry, I have a friend we share funny videos backwards and forwards, and she just replied to one with a whole bunch of laughing emojis, which I knew she would anyway. I just forgot to turn it off. So yes, you have those who have the very big presence. When they walk in, their confidence is felt before they even walk into the room. You know they're about to walk in. Then there are those that just walk into the room quietly, and they know who they are, and you feel their presence as well, but on a different level, on a very different level. How we carry this forward is this week, it's all about honoring that inner light, acknowledging it, nurturing it, and letting it lead. It's not about forcing anything to happen. It's about creating space to reconnect with yourself and remembering you're already carrying what you need. And I tell you, when that fire gets going, man, does it get going. So think about people you admire. Chances are it's not their loudest moments that stay with you. It's the moments when they show up with presence, purpose, and quiet fire. That's your legacy too. Not just in what you do, but in how you do it. Think about the legacy you want to leave your future generations. Think about that legacy. Do they want you? How are they going to remember you with showing up with your light? It could be a very boisterous personality, a very boisterous fire. It could be on the quiet side. Which one are you going to leave? Which one are they going to know you for? This week, let this week be a chance to live from your light and lead from your truth. And I will tell you this, it is an awesome week. We've got some great stuff lined up for you this week with our topics. But yeah, when the light lives in you, it's important to acknowledge that light, that inner light. It is there. When Brad and I were going through his cancer journey and stuff, there was times that we felt like our lights had been extinguished. Fortunately, not at the same time. But what it turned out is that the light was there. It was just around the bend. And because we could see the glow of it, and we'd get there to the corner, and all of a sudden there was the end of the tunnel. That light was coming in. But we had to use our own light to find that spot where we could then see the light at the end of the tunnel. There are times when we hide our lights under a bushel, under a cup, under something, so it's just us, and we can't even see our own light. Let your inner light shine. Lift up whatever is hiding your light. Don't be afraid to let your light shine. There's magic in your light. So here are some reflection questions for you. We've got 4 of them that you can write into your porch light reflection journal. If you want to grab a copy of it, just go to the upper left here, and you'll be able to scan the QR code and it'll take you straight to it. When do you feel most connected to your inner light? Oh, they're also in the description down below too. What practices help you protect and nurture that light? Sometimes it's a spark, and you've got to be very gentle with it. If you've ever, have you ever started a fire? In a fireplace, a campfire, you get that little spark going, and you've got to gently blow. And when you build up the fire, you start with the smaller stuff first at the base, and slowly move out to the larger logs and everything else. But it's getting that spark going and gently coaxing it. Just get down there and just blow, just gently, and that helps it catch on to the next smallest thing that's in there, and helps it to start burning. It's gentle coaxing, and sometimes we have to do that with our own light. We find that spark, and we just got to coax it to blaze brighter. And I'll tell you, when it does, it's magic. So what practices help protect or nurture that light? And protect and nurture that light? Is it meditation? Is it quiet time? Is it being in the middle of a crowd? The introverts, where do you have to be? You got to be sitting off in your own little corner, in your own little world, with your book, with whatever it is, just by yourself in order to recharge your battery. Extroverts, you got to be in the middle of whatever is happening. I always crack up because this was so obvious when I used to work for Marriott in the training department. It was so obvious who our introverts were and who our extroverts were. We had outgoing introverts. I am an outgoing introvert, but I've got to hide myself away, tuck myself up with a good book or quiet time, and just be by myself to recharge my batteries. And we had some extroverts. Some of our trainers were extroverts, and when they were in house, it was absolutely hilarious. They'd come and they go, and I had one time who come and goes, Helen, I'm just so exhausted. I'm just going to go home. I'm going to lay on the couch. I'm just going to blob for the evening. And I'm like thinking, and all I could think of was, yeah, that's not going to happen, because I knew this person was definitely an extrovert. And then he comes back to me later and says, Helen, I'm canceling the couch. I'm going out. He says, there's my friends just texted me. We're having this get together at this bar. We're going to go down there, have dinner, and just have a really cool night. And I thought, and you're going to recharge your batteries, and you're going to be fine. So look at, do you need to be quiet, private, withdraw yourself away in order to nurture your light? Or do you need to be in the middle of a crowd in order to draw everybody else's energy and to help get your energy going? How has your light shown up in ways you didn't recognize until later? Yeah, sometimes you may not recognize your light. There's been times I haven't recognized my light, but I know when it's there now. Who in your life sees your light even when you don't? Think about that. Who else sees your light even when you don't? Because sometimes you miss it because it's just a little spark off in this little corner over here. It's been very quiet. It's not a raging inferno yet. It's not a blaze. It's just a little spark that needs some nurturing. And it could be you've got to go sit in the corner with it and just help nurture it, or you've got to go and be in the middle of a crowd and help nurture it that way. So in closing, tonight, let's stop searching for the light out there and start honoring the one that's been quietly glowing inside all along. You will know it. It will warm your heart. It will start that little spark and just gently coax it. You don't need to prove it. You don't need to earn it. Just acknowledge it and tend it. And trust that being who you are, fully, honestly, gently, is more than enough. And with that, we are out of here. Go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific.